Rahul Gandhi, how do you think that the 2024 general elections showed him up as a genuine leader of the Congress party now? He's leader of the opposition in Parliament.
There is
in
obviously a
Lok
renewed
Sabha.
sense of confidence, and I think he's been on the attack in the Parliament. That clearly shows that the electoral results have boosted his confidence and the overall morale. And maybe it was his opportunity to respond to internal detractors within the party itself, within the Congress party. But outside of that, I don't wish to get into the party politics of it. My question is very simple. Are his positions good for Bharat or not? They are not. And if there is a clear external, let's say, motivation or goading of his positions, or let's say incentivization of his positions, then he may do well, he may do great, fantastic. I don't care.
What is external? You believe in the Soros narrative, that Soros is funding?
You must realize that cabal or the clique doesn't work through individuals alone. Faces are just the faces. There are a lot of people who stay behind the scenes.
Deep state.
100% yes. And I'm not making any aspersions or allegations here, but I can always say that there appears to be some convergence of interest between what the deep state wants for Bharat and what is echoed by their, let's say, sympathizers in Bharat. Now, whoever those sympathizers may be. And
why whoever? You know who, I mean, you have pointed them out in various columns.
I haven't named anyone. All I can say is that deep state is the outpost of colonization and imperialism, which believes in the supremacy of the Western civilization and which wants the rest of the world to act to the tunes of the West. And whether the deep state and its orientation will change after the transition or change of hands in January, I think, remains to be seen. Because the deep state has managed to outlast every person at the top and has the ability to take them out one way or another. Okay, from Kennedy to Trump, we'll see what happens. So my suggestion is that in a game of shadows, if you think that a particular face falls, it amounts to victory for you and a defeat for them, it doesn't work that way. They will have thought of replacements. Replacements for 30, 40, 50 years because their vision extends beyond a decade, beyond 25 years, 30 years.
And if we or India wants to position itself as a Vishwaguru at some point of time, we need to have a vision of the same kind.
We need to have a vision and a deep state to enable that vision. China has one by now. It has managed to create one in the enemy territory, or that is the enemy of China, which is United States.
Well, some say that India does have it. I mean, if you were to look at, there was one video clip that I saw of a Netflix, no, I don't know whether it's a Netflix or what, in Canada, where the villains,
I saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that.
The villains are Indians who are going about killing people, and
I think there was a Khalistan reference there.
Khalistan reference also, that the terrorist is supposedly, his mother was on Lockerbie crash.
That's the deep state trying to project that India has a deep
Deep
state. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know.
Okay.
All I can say is that if a deep state existed that wants to provide, or let's say protect Bharat's civilizational identity, then it would have found a preemptive response to Bangladesh and what is happening to Hindus in Bangladesh. And it would have, see, the thing is this, I don't want, there are two options that Bharat has. Get them all here. We lose that space forever. As a civilization, Hindu presence goes. What happens to Dhakeshwari Mandir? What happens to Hinglaj Mata? Every place which has the cultural and dharmic markers of Bharat Sanatani identity belongs to reclaimed Bharat, period. That is the vision that you need to pursue very clearly. And to pursue that vision, you will have to accordingly, plan your moves, your external moves and internal moves to enable that particular vision.
Yeah.
CA से आप यहाँ पे सबको लेके आ सकते हैं. बट अगर आपने उसको पूरी तरह से हिंदू, मतलब ये खाली हो जाता है हिंदुओं से, then tomorrow they will say this never belonged to Hindus, just as they're talking about the existence of Pakistan 2000 years ago, as if Indus Valley civilization belongs to that ragtag state.
Okay. Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.